the constant thirst, the never-ending trips to the bathroom, the weight loss despite no change in diet. These are just some of the early warning signs of a condition that affects millions worldwide. Diabetes can be a scary and overwhelming diagnosis, but the good news is that recognizing the symptoms early can make all the difference. In this video, we're going to dive deep into the 9 most common early signs of diabetes and equip you with the knowledge to take control of your health. So, what exactly is diabetes? Diabetes is a chronic metabolic disorder characterized by the body's inability to properly regulate blood sugar, glucose levels. This condition arises due to either the pancreas not producing enough insulin, the hormone responsible for regulating blood sugar, or the body's cells becoming resistant to the effects of insulin. Insulin is a crucial hormone that allows the body's cells to utilize glucose for energy. When left unmanaged, this sustained hyperglycemia can wreak havoc on various systems in the body, increasing the risk of serious health complications affecting the heart, kidneys, eyes, nerves, and more. Recognizing the early warning signs of diabetes is crucial, as taking proactive steps to manage the condition can help prevent or delay the onset of these dangerous complications. That's why we're here to discuss the top 9 early signs of diabetes. Number 1. Frequent urination. One of the most common early symptoms of diabetes is a frequent and often urgent need to urinate. This occurs as a direct result of the body's inability to properly regulate blood sugar levels. In a healthy individual, the kidneys filter out excess glucose from the bloodstream and excrete it through urine. However, in someone with diabetes, the body is unable to effectively utilize the glucose, causing it to build up in the blood. To compensate, the kidneys work overtime to try and flush out this excess glucose, leading to more frequent urination. Studies have shown that people with uncontrolled diabetes can urinate as much as 3 liters and more per day, compared to the normal one, 2 liters. This increased urine output, known as polyuria, can disrupt sleep patterns and cause frequent trips to the bathroom, especially at night. The relentless need to urinate is not only inconvenient but can also lead to dehydration, as the body is losing more fluids than it's taking in. This can further exacerbate other diabetes symptoms such as increased thirst and fatigue. Number 2. Increased thirst. Another hallmark early symptom of diabetes is a persistent and intense feeling of thirst, medically referred to as polydipsia. This is directly linked to the frequent urination that occurs as a result of the body's inability to properly regulate blood sugar levels. As mentioned earlier, the kidneys work overtime to try and flush out the excess glucose in the bloodstream, leading to increased urine output. This excessive urination, in turn, causes the body to lose more fluids than it's taking in, resulting in dehydration. To compensate for this fluid loss, the body triggers the thirst mechanism, driving the person to drink more liquids in an attempt to rehydrate. Studies have shown that individuals with uncontrolled diabetes can consume up to 1 to 2 gallons of fluid per day in an effort to quench their seemingly unquenchable thirst. The constant need to drink, whether it's water, juice, or other beverages, is a clear sign that something is amiss with the body's glucose regulation. Number 3. Unexplained weight loss. Another common early symptom of diabetes is unexplained weight loss, even without making any significant changes to your diet or exercise routine. This weight loss occurs due to the body's inability to properly utilize the glucose from the food you consume. In a healthy individual, insulin helps facilitate the movement of glucose from the bloodstream into the body's cells, where it can be used for energy. However, in someone with diabetes, either the body doesn't produce enough insulin, type 1 diabetes, or the cells have become resistant to the effects of insulin, type 2 diabetes. As a result, the glucose remains in the bloodstream instead of being absorbed by the cells. The body then turns to alternative energy sources, such as stored fat and muscle, in an attempt to compensate for the lack of glucose-derived energy. This process, known as catabolism, can lead to rapid and unintentional weight loss, even in the face of normal or increased appetite. Studies have shown that individuals with undiagnosed diabetes can experience weight loss of 10 pounds or more, sometimes within a matter of weeks or months. This weight loss can be particularly alarming, as it occurs without any conscious effort to shed the pounds. Liking our video so far? Before we move on to number 4, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel so you never miss out on our new informative videos. Now let's pick up where we left off. Number 4. Fatigue. Feeling unusually tired or lacking energy throughout the day, even after a full night's sleep, can be an early indicator of diabetes. This persistent fatigue is a direct result of the body's inability to properly utilize glucose for energy. Without access to this essential source of energy, the body's cells become starved, leading to feelings of exhaustion and a lack of vitality. Additionally, the body may attempt to compensate by breaking down stored fat and muscle for alternative energy sources, further contributing to the overall sense of fatigue. Studies have shown that individuals with uncontrolled diabetes often report feeling tired and lethargic, even after a full night's rest. This lack of energy can significantly impact daily activities, making it difficult to perform routine tasks or engage in physical exercise. Number 5. Increased hunger. Paradoxically, despite the weight loss and fatigue, people with diabetes often experience persistent and insatiable hunger, medically known as polyphagia. When the body's cells are unable to access this essential source of fuel, the brain receives signals that the body is still in a state of starvation, triggering feelings of intense hunger. The body's natural response is to try and compensate for this perceived lack of energy by driving the person to consume more food, even if they've just finished a meal. Studies have shown that individuals with uncontrolled diabetes can experience a constant gnawing sensation of hunger, leading them to eat significantly more than their non-diabetic counterparts. This increased caloric intake, combined with the body's inability to properly utilize the glucose, can further contribute to the weight loss and other symptoms associated with the condition. Number 6. Blurred vision. High blood sugar levels, a hallmark of diabetes, can also lead to temporary blurred or fluctuating vision. This occurs due to the effects that elevated glucose levels have on the lens of the eye. In someone with diabetes, the high levels of glucose in the bloodstream can cause the lens to swell and change shape. As the lens becomes distorted, it struggles to properly focus the light entering the eye, leading to blurred or fuzzy vision. This effect is often temporary and can fluctuate as blood sugar levels rise and fall throughout the day. Studies have shown that this blurred vision is one of the earliest ocular symptoms of uncontrolled diabetes, often appearing before more serious eye-related complications, such as diabetic retinopathy. The inability to see clearly can make it difficult to perform everyday tasks, such as reading, driving, or using digital screens. Number 7. Slow healing of wounds. Diabetes can impair the body's ability to heal cuts, bruises, and infections, causing them to take longer to heal than usual. This is due to the harmful effects that high blood sugar levels have on various bodily systems, including the circulatory and immune systems. The elevated glucose levels in the bloodstream can damage blood vessels and impair the flow of oxygen and nutrients to the affected area. This compromised blood circulation makes it more difficult for the body to deliver the necessary resources for proper wound healing. Additionally, high blood sugar can weaken the immune system, reducing the body's ability to fight off infections that can delay or complicate the healing process. This slow healing can be particularly problematic, as even minor cuts or scrapes can become infected and lead to more serious complications, such as diabetic foot ulcers. Paying close attention to any cuts or injuries that seem to be taking longer than usual to heal can be an early warning sign of potential diabetes. Number 8. Frequent infections. People with diabetes are more prone to developing bacterial and fungal infections, particularly in the bladder, kidneys, and skin, due to the effects of high blood sugar on the immune system. The elevated glucose levels in the bloodstream can weaken the body's natural defenses, making it more difficult for the immune system to effectively fight off harmful pathogens. This increased susceptibility to infections is a direct result of the detrimental impact that diabetes has on various aspects of the immune response. Studies have shown that high blood sugar levels can impair the function of white blood cells, which are the primary defenders against infection. Additionally, the excess glucose can provide a favorable environment for the growth and proliferation of bacteria and fungi, further increasing the risk of infections. Common types of infections that are more prevalent in individuals with uncontrolled diabetes include urinary tract infections, UTIs, yeast infections, and skin infections such as boils or abscesses. These infections can be particularly stubborn, recurring more frequently and taking longer to clear up than in those without diabetes. Number 9. Tingling or numbness in hands and feet. Elevated blood sugar levels can damage the nerves, leading to a prickling, tingling, or numb sensation in the extremities, a condition known as diabetic neuropathy. This nerve damage occurs as a result of the harmful effects that high glucose levels have on the delicate structures of the nervous system. Over time, the excess sugar in the bloodstream can impair the ability of nerves to properly transmit signals, causing them to become damaged or dysfunctional. The first areas of the body to be affected are often the hands and feet, as they are the furthest from the heart and have the smallest blood vessels. As the nerve damage progresses, individuals may experience a range of sensations including tingling, burning, or a complete lack of feeling in the extremities. While the early signs of diabetes can be daunting, the good news is that there are steps you can take to prevent or manage the condition. Maintaining a healthy weight through a balanced diet and regular exercise, managing stress, and working closely with your healthcare provider to monitor your blood sugar levels can all go a long way in keeping diabetes at bay. If you're experiencing any of these early signs, don't hesitate to reach out to your healthcare provider. Early diagnosis and management can make a significant difference in preventing serious complications. And don't forget to share this video with your friends and loved ones. The more we can spread awareness about the early signs of diabetes, the better equipped we'll all be to take control of our health. Let us know in the comments below which sign surprised you the most, or if you have any personal experiences to share.